If you caught the Star Wars reference in the title of this podcast, relax. I'm not going to try any Jedi mind tricks on you. What I am going to do is talk about why you're working too hard for too long for too little. About how you're practically roller skating between the operatories trying to keep up with your packed schedule. And about why the idea of time away from the practice has become a fading dream. I'm going to talk about how you can make dentistry everything it's supposed to be. Stay tuned. I'm Colin, receiver. Thanks for watching. I'd like to share something that Dr. Travis Watson from Marietta, Georgia said. Quote, "A consistent goal that we have is to continue to have the new patients come in that are high quality, who are interested in comprehensive dentistry and really just want something better for themselves and aren't what we call a single tooth situation. They're more of the fine cases that we enjoy doing, so that's always going to be a goal for us, and as we move forward with a company like SmartBox to help us with that." End quote. Now think about that for a second. Dr. Watson has a goal of getting better patients, patients that aren't one and dones. They aren't insurance driven. They aren't price shopping. Because Dr. Watson's figured out that with the right kinds of patients in his practice, he can earn more while working less. What kind of patients are in your chairs right now? What kind of average case values are you getting? Dentistry was never intended to be a volume-driven profession, but unfortunately, that is where it has evolved to be today, with far too many corporate centers, far too many dentists practicing. They're working too hard for too long for too little on roller skates because they're not attracting the right kinds of patients. They're attracting that bottom 55%. Now let's be clear. Every practice has some relatively low-value patients. But there's a huge difference between having some of those patients and having mostly low-value patients. The second scenario is what keeps dentists running frantically between operatories. So let's talk about what it takes to attract better patients into your practice. If you're advertising on the prices and the specials, discounts, and insurance, you're going to attract patients that want better prices and specials and discounts and accept their insurance. If you're looking for somebody that needs full mouth reconstruction, they don't really care so much about all those things. They might like a 5% cash discount for prepayment because it's going to be a large transaction size. They're interested in finding the right dentist for them. Now, the right dentist for them is somebody they know, like, and trust, and they consider to be their expert to solve their problem. It's nearly impossible to convey all that with just traditional dental marketing. Convincing a better prospect is a process, not a single event. You know, if you're going to get somebody to marry you, it's not just one thing you do. You just don't meet them on the first date and get down on one knee and say, "Will you marry me?" It's a process. And that's the same way with these high-value patients. All of your marketing has to work together to gradually persuade prospects that they should choose you. And that's particularly true for your online marketing, because today's dental prospect overwhelmingly, over 98% of the time, they go online to check you out. Your website, your blog, your emails, your social media, your reviews, everything about you has to present a consistent impression of you and your team. Your online patient testimonials have to reinforce that. Better dental patients want to know 3 things. Will you understand my dental issues and not judge me? Can I trust you to take care of me? And will choosing you as my dentist make my life better? In short, the relational aspect of choosing a dentist is even more important to better patients than price. Most dentists struggle to answer even those basic questions in their marketing. They're too busy seeing too many patients to revamp it. That's where SmartBox comes in. We provide a steady stream of the better patients to dentists so they don't have to worry about their marketing. They can focus on actually doing the dentistry and providing great care to their patients, but with better patients and much higher case values. Now, if you want to make dentistry everything it was always supposed to be, here's your first step. Check out smartboxdentalmarketing.com. set up a discovery session with us. This is a 25-minute call that's going to result in a completely personalized patient attraction roadmap to get you to your goals. The roadmap is going to give you the recommendations for thriving and growing your practice in spite of your competition, in spite of whatever corporate or new dental grads in your market area are opening up practices. Your patient attraction roadmap is complementary. It's your path to getting better patients into your chairs, and it just requires a small time investment from you up front. You can make that investment, or you can keep being on roller skates, working too hard for too long for too little. Join me for our next podcast. Until then, keep moving forward.